How's it going, beautiful people? I'm Oz, and welcome back to another episode of Horizon Zero Dawn. Last episode, we're finally in the control room where we realised that these poor people have actually suffocated from the inside. I detect foul play. I think it's pretty freaking obvious why. Not good.
I'm locked out of core control. Alpha clearance overridden. What the hell is Omega clearance? Oh no.
Alpha personnel. Sorry to alarm you, but I need you to listen, okay? To what I'm about to say.
You're a dickhead, mate.
This isn't easy. See, please, stop trying to access the said system, okay? See, what this is about is, I said stop trying to access the goddamn system. And what I'm trying to say is, I can't stop thinking about the ones who come after us. Those innocents. Those blameless men and women. We're gonna give them knowledge? Like it's a gift?
Ted. We've talked about this before. Apollo has 3,000 plus fail-safe conditions.
It's not a gift, it's a disease. They're the cure, and we're gonna give them the disease. Our disease? No, we can't. And it's not too late. If we're willing to sacrifice.
Ted, it doesn't need to be like this.
It already is, Samina. I did it 3 minutes ago. I've purged Apollo. It's gone. All of it. Every copy.
A sacrifice? It's not a sacrifice, it's cultural obliteration, you crazy bastard! Millennia of culture!
I'm sorry. Really, I am. But sometimes, to protect innocence, innocents have to die.
Emergency alert. Planting atmosphere.
He killed them all.
So this is why. This is why we were trapped in benighted ignorance for an innocent future. Blameless men. He never saw the slaughter in the Sun Ring. Everything these people achieved, all the knowledge of the old ones, evaporated, turned to dust, scattered to the void, like the Alphas themselves.
No. Not a void. When the hatch unsealed and scattered their ashes on the wind, it took them out among the world they made. The world we're living in. It's a monument to what they died trying to accomplish.
A monument to oblivion.
Not oblivion, silence. Hope.
I can sort of see what Ted was trying to do. But at the same time, Apollo was made so then these people would then learn from their mistakes.
The Master Override. That's so small.
Now all you have to do is kill Hades with it.
Wonderful. This way?
Didn't sound good.
Try not to fall to your death.
Oh,
The Master Override doesn't override gravity.
Oh my god. Oz. How the fuck did you get yourself into this situation? I don't know, I just do these things, alright? When you jump up, you're expected to bloody well... Why? Come on. Why does it fucking well do that? It's just there! Like, seriously! Thank you! Fuck me, was that so bloody hard? Okay, so... Thank you! My god!
Keep holding, keep holding.
Shits me. Makes me look bad. Which way do I go now? Do I actually go up in here? Like, where do I go now? Nope. God, give me a clearer direction, please. Okay, so... Where the this is such bad map design. Just... Maybe we just do go down this way, like... Piss poor. So maybe... Yeah, okay. Why make it so then you can run around the corner and do all that other shit? Like, that's so stupid. Jump, please. Up. Thank you. Hopefully doing all of that haven't activated the machines and letting them know that we're here. That would be bad.
You're here.
For a moment.
What?
Our journey together has come to an end, Aloy. But before I go, I think I owe it to you to tell you the rest of the story.
Go on.
Some time ago, I admitted that I'd been involved with the eclipse. But I never told you the full extent of my culpability. The truth is, I was there at the beginning. I found Hades, Aloy, buried on that mountain, trapped in that shattered titan. And I served it.
What?
It promised knowledge and delivered. Such knowledge, you have no idea.
And in exchange?
I helped create the eclipse, helped it build a cult, an army to do its will.
Why are you telling me this now?
Because your success depends on knowing this. When I found Hades, the first thing it wanted to know about was the Spire. Not Meridian. The Spire. Now why would that be?
The Spire was created by Gaia.
Which part of Gaia?
Minerva. It's code-breaking module. Gaia built spires to transmit the codes that deactivated the Pharaoh robots, shut down their biomatter conversion systems. Hades wants to send a new transmission. To wake the machines, so they can devour the world all over again.
Yes. Based on what we've learned, that's my conclusion as well.
So the Eclipse, the robots they've resurrected, they're just a means to an end. An army to capture the Spire.
Yes. So Hades can exterminate life all over again. Unless you stop it.
I want you to tell me everything. Hades, the Eclipse.
You don't have
Everything.
time for that, Aloy.
It's a long story, Aloy.
Then get started.
It began with a focus, recovered from an ancient ruin, as yours was so many years ago. In my case, the device was heavily damaged. There was just a flicker of life in it. I spent weeks studying it, attempting repairs, until finally, I succeeded. A whole new dimension of perception revealed, right before my eyes. That's when I detected it. A faint signal. Out there, something was searching, just like I was.
A real kindred spirit.
I followed the signal to its source. A shattered titan, buried in the jungles of the Jewel.
So you thought it was a Titan? An old war machine?
I didn't know what to think. I'd seen such wreckage before. The Grave Horde, for example. But this was different. This was not quite dead. It couldn't speak when I found it, until my repairs gave it a voice.
Oh, you're an asshole.
So began an exchange of knowledge. It wanted to know everything about our world, its tribes and machines. But the Spire was always its foremost concern.
What did it want to know about the Spire?
Where
Its
it was.
precise location, the surrounding geography, who controlled the land. Meanwhile, Hades revealed to me many of the intricacies of ancient technology. It bid me to recover and repair more focuses. Before long, I had a couple dozen up and running.
Enough to equip a small army.
The commanders of one, anyway. I didn't care. I was learning so much. Physics, calculus. You have no idea.
And the Shadow Karja? How did they become involved?
The Karja Civil War was a happy coincidence. A perfect opportunity.
An opportunity? That's what it was to you?
Yes.
Not-
Overnight, half the tribe was in exile, desperate to win back Holy Meridian. Their religion made them easy to manipulate. All I had to do was present Hades as the buried shadow of their mythology. So yes, it was an opportunity. I arranged for High Priest Bahavas to meet with Hades. Helis was there as well. And so the Eclipse was born. Anything to win back Holy Meridian.
But Hades didn't care about Meridian. And neither did you.
We live in a world of fallen cities and vanished tribes. What were a few more? Besides, I was too busy setting up the cult's focus network to Hades' specifications. A thrilling technical challenge, especially with the alterations I included of my own design.
The ability for you to spy on them.
Yes, I may have been foolish enough to serve Hades, but I was never so foolish that I trusted it. I installed what the ancients used to call a back door in the network. Secret access, empowering me to monitor all activity and communications.
What made you turn on Hades? It certainly wasn't your conscience.
Actually, I was troubled the first time I saw the Eclipse raise an ancient war robot with my technology. I questioned Hades about its intentions.
A little late.
Indeed. I'd already outlived my usefulness. When I completed work on the Focus Network, Hades summoned me to receive my reward. The next moment, I heard it broadcast my kill order. I've been a fugitive ever since.
So when did I come into this? Our path together?
When Olin stumbled on you. System threat detected. That got my attention.
Yeah, okay.
A kill order against a savage Nora girl? Why would Hades bother with that? But then I saw that this Nora girl was wearing a focus and bore an uncanny resemblance to a great scientist of the old world. Helis moved quickly. I thought you were dead. But then I detected your focus inside the Nora mountain. The more I observed you, the more convinced I became of your extraordinary nature and usefulness. Through you, I could finally discover the secrets of the Earth. I vowed to do everything I could to ensure your success.
The other side of the story.
The rest, as they used to say, is history.
The things you've done in the pursuit of knowledge, Silence. Pure recklessness.
Aloy, this wasn't a confession to elicit your judgment.
Unbelievable.
I've done all I can. From here on out, the rest is up to you. Take my lance. Fit the master override to it, and you have a means of injection.
Then I just need to get close enough to Hades' skull to stab it in?
Exactly.
Oh, no problem.
But there
Silence!
is that back door that he mentioned.
Where will you go?
Elsewhere. And everywhere. There's so much more to discover before the world ends.
And all this?
I leave it to you, of course. As it turned out, it was yours all along.
What's that
I
going
was
on with these
moving.
arms and stuff?
Trespassing.
Very nice. Oh, that's a data point. Fuck that. Level 45 reached. And we got 3. Balanced aim. Combat override. I don't really care much for any of those things. Okay, go to the Palace of the
I
Sun.
have to tell Avad that the Eclipse are ready to strike. After what happened with Derval, I know he'll defend the city. But the Spire...
Okay. Let's go do that then. That was a lot to take in. So basically, that guy is the reason that Hades is back. Like, Hades, it's like, it's kind of like Professor Quirrell and Lord Voldemort. You know, how Quirrell found Voldemort and like brought back his return. It's kind of like that, you know. He was the catalyst to all of this. It's his fault that he was there. Otherwise, he would still be, you know, a lemon wherever the hell he was. Wee. Love that analogy, Professor Quirrell, Voldemort. That's good. It's all a lot to take in, though. Like, I certainly feel like they've overcomplicated it in a lot of areas. So basically what's happening is that this guy wrote a script in a machine that made the machines eat people. This lady made another machine that brings people to life, but has put Hades in there. Hades became corrupted, so then he corrupted everything. Oh, fuck that. Just nod and smile. Come on. Considering how powerful a PS4 is, there's really no excuse for such long waiting times. It's crazy. I know this is a big game, but, you know, not that big.
Don't look to me for help. My duty
Which
is to
way do
guard
I
you.
go?
Don't get involved in politics.
Reminds me of an Ed Sheeran song. Don't get involved in politics. Father used to say don't get involved in religion, politics, and other people's quotes. Or something like that.
Meridian.
What do I know? That's the song. That's what it's called. What do I know? It's a good song.
Some Osram girl looks like this.
I like that. Let's like Gideon style. Ready?
They're fighting machines, not pacing around.
Ready, ready, ready. These guys should always be in attention. Oh. Oh. You right, buddy?
Aloy, what brings you to Meridian?
No. Why is the turkey
threat.
with us?
Helis commands a legion of fanatics called the Eclipse. They will attack soon from the west, with an army of ancient war machines. But that's not the worst of it. They'll bring a mind with them, god, demon, machine, whatever you want to call it. It's called Hades. And it doesn't want Meridian at all. It wants the Spire. And if it gets there, it will send out a call, waking more ancient machines, more than we could ever defeat. All will be lost. We can't let that happen.
I'm trying to understand, but my responsibility lies with Meridian.
No, you
Meridian
really
isn't the target, Avad. You have to defend the Spire.
Perhaps the Vanguard, Your Radiance.
Yes. Send them to the Spire. Aaron knows Aloy. He won't question it.
And have the city guard fortify the western ridge. There they can be seen to protect Meridian and the Elite, where the Spire rests.
Okay,
Aloy,
well, it's something.
allow me to apologize for my behavior before.
Really, this is not the time.
After everything that happened with Ursa, I was confused. If we're to fight together on the brink of life and death, I'd prefer to do so with your forgiveness.
Then you have it. As long as you don't confuse me with her again.
Even a king can learn his lesson. Good then. I'm glad that's behind us. Now, it will take time to prepare our defenses. Please, tell me what you know of our enemies. Everything.
I don't know about everything, but I'll tell you what I can.
Oh, good. They're not going to make us listen to all of this, are they?
Have you spoken to Blameless Murad?
Not yet, but I will.
He wishes to speak to you. Defensive preparations are his responsibility.
Okay, well, that's something then. Where is he?
Quietly does it. Panic in the city will only create another enemy.
Oh, this dickhead. That's right.
And do keep me appraised of each new arrival.
Wait. Don't you walk away from me.
Aloy. Preparations are underway on the ridge defenses and at the Spire. Word was sent to every corner of the Sundom. Our allies offered their steel. Some came for Meridian, others for shards. But many came for you, by name.
For me.
Don't be so humble.
The ridge will be the front line. That's where the city guard are holding?
Yes, bolstered by some of the irregulars I spoke of before.
Good.
The Osseram cannons that thundered Meridian's walls in the Liberation will now defend us.
Isn't that such a weird
You're welcome to tour
thing?
the defenses.
And the Spire. Erend and the Vanguard are there?
Indeed. Clashing breastplates together and testing out their battle cries, I suppose.
Nothing like a bit
A
of
number of the
testosterone.
Nora have also arrived at the Spire. They have resisted the offer of a royal audience. Perhaps you could parley with them.
I will.
Why would you say parlay? Couldn't you just say
I
speak?
suppose all we can do is wait for the attack.
Exactly. It's not a feeling I cherish, but our spotters at Evening Sign report there's still no movement in the west.
Good.
So, if there's more you need to do elsewhere, seize this time to do it. Otherwise, I've made the apartment of Olin Delverson available to you. You can sleep there, if sleep comes.
Nice.
They're here.
Alrighty.
The battle is starting.
These are both defense sites. Okay, well let's... Damage. Nope. Construction is well underway. Plans for control room almost. Yeah, still. Oh. Again, there's nothing. God, I'm such a pessimist.
Everyone needs a splash of color in their lives. Come, let's talk it over.
Okay. I don't think I've got anything.
You're back. Let...
Yeah, I haven't got the other one.
Till we
Fair
meet
well.
again, let's have a chat. No, a colorful discussion.
That kind of reminds me of that episode of Sex and the City, the movie. Coloring!
Leads the attack. Is it Helis?
Yeah, I've seen it, okay, shut up.
Olin's apartment feels empty.
Oh, okay, hang on.
Should
Rest
I
of-
sleep? Did I leave anything unfinished?
No. We're going over here. I should sell some things or buy some things or do some... Oh, where the front door is these places? Okay. It's out of the city. Just go straight ahead. It gives me the shits. We should try and find some more of those medicinal plants if we can. Ooh, can I open that? No. God damn. I swear I've gone the long way round. That's fine.
Here, the battle is starting.
Oh, where the fuck am I going? Why must it be so dark? Right. Can I zoom in, please? Pan, zoom. Oh god, I can't zoom in any further than that, seriously? Okay, go left. Go left around here.
We teach the Carja nothing else.
Straight ahead. Okay, we gotta cross that bridge.
There's a man who knows how to enjoy.
Don't we? You let us through? You know what this reminds me of? It's like the waypoints in Fable, I think. Was it Fable or some game that were just shit? Anyway, I'm gonna end it there, guys. Like, favorite, and subscribe. When you come back, we'll be at those places, so save us some time. Oh, annoying. Okay, thank you guys. Bye.
A duel is such a fleeting joy. If one of us had ended the other, we'd have missed all this. The wait before blood is shed, like the scrape of a blade across your teeth.
Nell, you're making it difficult to be glad to see you. But you're needed. The battle will be hard.